Here's a question for you. Are you the same person with your friends as you are with your family? Or even with complete strangers? Chances are, you're not. And if you think you are, you might not realize just how much you actually change depending on who's around. So let's talk about facades, the masks we put on every single day. In one of my sociology classes, we had this assignment about how people represent themselves differently in different environments. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized, yeah, we all do this without even noticing. The way you talk around your grandparents, totally different than the way you act with your closest friends. The way you answer a teacher in class, probably not the same way you joke around in Discord at 2 a.m. That difference, that shift in how you act, that's your facade. So why do we do this? A big part of it comes down to image and expectations. Around strangers, you want to come off as polite, respectful, or maybe even confident. It's like when you're in public and someone accidentally bumps into you. Do you snap at them? Probably not. You smile awkwardly, you say sorry, and you move on, because you're trying to keep that image of being decent, approachable, or normal. With family, especially older relatives, there's usually this extra pressure. You're more reserved, more respectful, because that's how you were raised. Like, you're not going to be swearing or making dumb TikTok references around your grandparents. But with friends, that's usually where the mask drops. You can act weird, be goofy, say stuff that wouldn't make sense to anybody else, and it's fine, because they know you. Psychologists actually study this. There's a theory by a guy named Erving Goffman who compared everyday life to being on stage. He called it front stage and backstage. Front stage is when you're performing. The polite version you show teachers, strangers, your boss, your grandma. And backstage is when you're just yourself. No filters, no performance, like when you're chilling with your best friends. The crazy part is, both of those versions are you. It's not that one is fake and one is real, they're just different sides of the same person. Now, you'll hear a lot of people say, I don't care what others think of me. And hey, maybe you said that too, but if that were 100% true, none of us would change the way we act depending on the situation. The fact that we switch from reserved and quiet in one setting to loud and unfiltered in another shows that at least subconsciously we do care. We're always balancing between fitting in, being respected, and being ourselves. And here's something interesting. Even online we do this. Think about your Instagram versus how you act on Discord or in a group chat. One version might be polished, filtered, and clean, whereas the other might be chaotic memes and inside jokes. Both are you, but they're targeted at different audiences. So the question isn't really, do you act the same with everyone? Because nobody does. The better question is, which version of yourself feels the most authentic? And if you feel like you're hiding too much of yourself in certain situations, why is that? Are you protecting yourself from judgment? Or are you just respecting the expectations of that environment? Next time you're with family, or hang out with friends, or just walking through a store, pay attention to how you act. Which parts of you are the mask, and which parts are the real you? And here's the kicker. What would happen if you let more people see your backstage self? Would they accept you? Or would they be surprised by who you really are? Thanks for watching. If this made you think, drop your thoughts in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.